Good morning, St. Philip's family, and welcome to Children's Church with Miss Gina. I'm so glad you joined us today. We're going to start out with the creed, so listen to Maddie and Jake and join them as they lead us in the creed.
I believe in God above. I believe in Jesus' love. I believe His Spirit too comes to teach me what to do. I believe that I can be true and loving Lord like Thee.
In our story today, there's a battle, and I wanted to see what kids really thought a battle was. And if you were to go to battle, what weapon would you take? And who would you want on your side? Let's listen to Alex and Sophia to see what they think about battles.
Hey, Alex.
Hi.
I'm going to ask you some questions for Miss Gina, okay?
Okay.
Okay, what is a battle?
A battle is where, like, let's say there is a good side and a bad side. This side is the bad side. Pretend this hand is the bad side. This hand is the good side. So it's basically where they fight. They basically fight, and whoever wins. That's basically how it works.
Okay, and what weapon would you take to battle?
I would take an axe.
Ooh. Okay, if you could have anyone on your side in a battle, who would it be? Anyone.
My sister.
Oh, that's
And my friends.
cool. All right, thank you.
Thank you, Martina.
Bye.
Bye.
Hey, okay, I'm going to ask you some questions for Miss Gina, okay?
Okay.
Okay, what is a battle?
A battle
Yeah.
is conflict between two people or two countries, or it could be to anything.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay, and if you could choose any weapon to take to battle, what would it be?
Probably a sword or a shield.
Okay, and who would you have on your side if you could choose anyone to be on your side for a battle?
This is hard. Probably. Oh my gosh.
Anyone.
Daddy, because he's super strong.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Bye.
I want to introduce you to one of my friends, Lenny. She can say the whole Psalm 23 by herself. She's got it memorized. We've been learning this in preschool, and I wanted to share it with you. So, Lenny, say Psalm 23 for us.
The Lord is our shepherd, I should not want. He makes me lie down in green pastures. He leads me right back for His name's sake. Even when I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I feel of evil, for You are with me. You lie and you stump, they comfort me. You prepare a table for me in the presence of my enemies. You anoint my head with oil, my cup overflow. Surely goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will live in the house forever. Amen.
The story takes place today. It's called the Battle of Jericho, and it's about Joshua. So Miss Leslie's class from our preschool is going to sing Joshua Fought the Battle of Jericho. I hope you enjoy it.
Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, Jericho, Jericho. Joshua fought the battle of Jericho, and the walls came tumbling down. Now you be talking about the miracle, you be talking about the miracle song. But there's one that
The name of our story today is called Joshua in the Battle of Jericho. Well, after Moses had died, God put Joshua in charge of his people, the Israelites, and he was going to get to lead them into the promised land. Well, when they got there, they got to Jericho, there was this huge wall built around the city, and they weren't quite sure how they were going to get in, but God had a plan. He gave Joshua direct instructions on what to do. God said to Joshua, "For 6 days, I want you to march around that wall with your priests leading your army and play your horns as loud as you can and make as much noise as you can. And on day 7, I want you to march around 7 times, making as much noise and blowing your horns as loud as you can." So 6 days in a row, they marched around 1 time, just like God said. But on day 7, they marched around 7 times. And on the 7th time, when they were making all that noise, the walls came tumbling down. The Israelites ran into the city and took over the whole city. God had a plan. They said yes, and the plan worked. Isn't it easy to say yes to God? Sometimes it might not be. But if we say yes to God, I promise you that his plan will always work. Trust him. You can do that. Now, Julia and Mark are going to give us one of my most favorite scriptures of all. It's Joshua 1:9. Listen to what they have to say.
Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. The Lord your God will always be with you wherever you go. Joshua 1:9. The Hill Kids are going to lead us in our closing prayer. Join Brady, Harper, and Piper as we close out this lesson.
Dear God, thank you for our story today. Thank you for reminding me to always be in your army.
Help me to tell others about you.
Yay!
Here's a great song to remind you that we always should say yes to God. Can you say yes to God? Here's Mia, Sloan, and Kate singing Yes to God.
You don't have to be strong. You don't have to have money. You don't have to be smart. You don't have to be funny. You don't have to be the biggest. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be willing. You just have to say yes. Say Y-E-S. Y-E-S. Say Y-E-S. If you're willing to be you, say yes. When God gives you a plan, you get all that you need. You can trust in his power. You can rest in his peace. You don't have to be the biggest. You don't have to be the best. You just have to be willing. You just have to say yes. Say Y-E-S. Y-E-S. Say Y-E-S. If you're willing to be you, say yes. Say Y-E-S. Y-E-S. Say Y-E-S. If you're willing to be you, say yes. Say Y-E-S. Y-E-S. Say Y-E-S. If you're willing to be you, say yes.
Are you ready to say yes to God? I think you can. Let's be brave and let's all say yes to God. I love you. I'll see you soon.